it's been almost a year since I officially got into the Sonic franchise. And it's been over 3 years since my last psychology-related video, so why not combine them? Hi, I'm Lizzie. I'm a nerd with a psych degree, and I want to talk about my favorite Sonic character, Amy Rose. But not in the typical, oh, she's written so bland nowadays. Where's her spunk? Where's her attitude? Even though I agree with that. Instead, I want to talk about something that I've been itching to talk about at any given moment.
I've waited years for someone to ask me about my theories.
That Amy Rose has BPD. First off, what is BPD? BPD stands for Borderline Personality Disorder. It's a mental disorder characterized by extreme emotions, low self-worth, black and white thinking, abandonment, and attachment issues. It's also combined with self-harm and suicidality, which does make it a very difficult disorder to live with. I should know! I'm diagnosed with BPD. It doesn't help that there aren't many genuine representations of BPD in media, and people often generalize all borderlines as being toxic or abusive. To better explain BPD, here are some characters borderlines find to be representative of BPD. Patra from She-Ra, Flame Princess from Adventure Time, Jax from The Amazing Digital Circus, Ragatha from The Amazing Digital Circus, Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic, Jinx from Arcane, BoJack Horseman from BoJack Horseman, Spinel from Steven Universe, Steven from Steven Universe. Now you might notice how different these characters are from one another, but also how similar they are at the same time. Self varies from person to person, but the main root of BPD is always there. Whether one internalizes or externalizes depends on the person. So why do I say that Amy Rose has BPD? Let's look at it piece by piece. A huge part of BPD is the intense emotions we get. This includes positive and negative emotions. When we're happy, we can feel on top of the world and exhilarated, but when we're not, it can be really difficult to deal with. Amy Rose has always been a very emotionally intense character, even by cartoon standards. She's very passionate about people she cares about, but gets extremely angry when someone messes with her. For example, in this clip from Sonic X.
No, it's worse.
I'm sorry, Amy. I didn't mean to make you angry.
Take it easy. Just tell us what's going on and maybe we can help.
Nobody can help. Sonic had a date with me and he never showed up.
Is that all?
Oh, so you think I'm overreacting?
Well, just a little.
Amy gets incredibly angry over Sonic missing their date. So angry, in fact, that even the other characters say that she's overreacting. In another, she is furious over Eggman breaking the bracelet she made for Sonic.
Now you're gonna pay!
Huh?
Don't mess with me!
These emotions are usually coupled with dichotomous thinking or black and white thinking. To put it simply, we view situations in black and white, or have beliefs that are black and white. This can often lead to switches from idolizing to despising a person, which can be directed outward or inward towards ourselves depending on the type of BPD. This is especially true when dealing with a favorite person. Speaking of which, a favorite person is someone that a borderline depends on mentally and has a strong attachment to. A favorite person can be anybody. A family member, a friend, a romantic partner, a crush. You see where I'm going with this. If Amy has BPD, Sonic would be her favorite person. Now, don't get it twisted. Favorite person sounds like a good thing, but really, it's utter hell. I have a favorite person myself, and it is emotionally tiring to depend on someone that much. I convince myself that I don't need to care this much about every little thing, but it can be incredibly difficult to control my emotions. Amy Rose literally waits for Sonic to get back and breaks down when he returns. That's not necessarily healthy.
I thought you were gone forever. But then I realized that you would never abandon me. And I decided that I would wait for you, even if it took the rest of my life to see you again. Now you're here. I'm so glad to finally have you back, Sonic. It's such a wonderful feeling. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I am right now.
Also, note how the two examples I gave earlier with Amy getting extremely angry were both related to Sonic. Oh, but she just has a crush on him. That's why she's so possessive in the early games, and that's not healthy! That is not healthy! So, if Amy has BPD, how would a character arc work for her? Well, I know exactly how it would work, based on my own experiences and personal goals for myself. Amy's character arc is forming her own identity outside of Sonic and forming a healthy relationship with him. There just needs to be a bridge between the 2000s and the 2020s, and I believe that character arc is the perfect bridge. Now, I don't think Amy would realize this on her own because BPD is a bitch. So who would be the character to help jumpstart her arc? I'm kind of biased when I say this. No, actually, I'm completely biased when I say this. It's Shadow. Shadow, I feel, is super independent, kind of to a fault. And so he can maybe kickstart Amy's character arc by just having a heart-to-heart with her. He has clear respect for her and would probably be one of the few characters he has a genuine heart-to-heart with. Whether that ends up in romance is up to you. For me, it would.
Editor's note. Guys, never kill yourself.
This doesn't exclude Son Amy from the picture either. Amy having a healthier attachment to Sonic doesn't get rid of any romantic feelings per se, just makes them healthier. Now, obviously, Amy wasn't written with BPD in mind. I know she's not canonically a borderline, but she is genuinely some great representation for it. We need more characters like her that show the humanity within borderlines and how they can be extremely caring despite their struggles and disordered behavior. That's all I wanted to talk about.